Good evening, everyone. I am Tass, and welcome to Season 68, 3 vs 3 Grand Arena Championship, Week 2, Round 3. My own match versus Rockstar will have to wait. It's going to be fun. I think I'll do that as a separate stream later in this evening, because we have something more pressing, more urgent to bring before you. If you were here for yesterday's patron feature episode with Striker, it looked grim for him because he couldn't get through Slacker bottom front. So really, all Caps King would have had to do was clear that board. But Caps King has a busy family life and just didn't have the time. So that means the rarest of opportunities has occurred. My patron Striker versus the Scheme Team's own Dagger. This is the account that he plays, Nomads, Mithron, Naruto. So I am joined by Striker here. Oh crap, man, that camera is super. Why are you so zoomed out like that, camera? Why do you like that? Oh, no, it wasn't like this yesterday. Why are you like that? Okay, hold on. We got to edit the camera. Before I leave him in just complete silence, Striker, you there?
Yeah, I am here.
All right. Well, welcome to the show. How you doing?
I was, as good as can be.
Fair. Sounds confident. I like it. Properties. What are we doing here, guys? That is pretty annoying. Camera, Elgato Camera Hub.
All good.
I already did this work the other day. Hold on. Deactivate camera here so that I can activate this. Yeah, man, I cropped all this already. Why are you asking me to do this again? Damn. That is annoying. Drag this thing down. Quite so extremely zoomed. Okay, how about that? Almost there. That looks about right. That looks just about right. Yeah, hoping I don't have to do that too often. That is annoying. So, activate now. Technology. All right, technical issues aside, how is everyone doing this evening? Get the music rolling here. All right. So, Striker, you are up against Dagger. What are the odds that you want to give to the people? You there, buddy? Hear me? I'm not coming through to you, Striker. Versus. All right, how many drops will Striker have?
Okay, you're back.
You're there?
Yeah, it might be because you're streaming yourself in the Discord as well as me. It might be putting too much on Discord.
So
I don't know. That's normal.
Wait, what's the problem that you're experiencing?
Oh, I'm just not hearing you half the time.
Really? Incredible.
You're all right now. Oh.
Medically determined input. Okay, well, hopefully that keeps picking me up for you. But let's see if there's no issues. Yeah, how about that wider angle? Yeah, the new camera is dope. It is a 60 FPS camera, so maybe edit. Yeah, it's all right, man. We got that camera straightened out. Okay, so Striker, if you can hear me clearly, what kind of odds do you want to give the people on the prediction? You're up against Dagger.
It's either 4 or 3 or less. Let's go 4 or less.
4 or less. A prediction soaked in blood. 4 or less, 5 or more. All right. Let's have it then. So, it is Mini Striker versus Nomad's Mithron Naruto. Maw Rhodium versus Chromium. Rank 67, fighting rank 82. Striker coming in with 14 million GP to Dagger's very casual 16.5 million. Top 80 GP. It's 2.99 million to Dagger's 3.22. Zetas, it's 397 to 408. GAC Omicrons. Striker's 82 to Dagger's 84. Pretty close there. I think I just inhaled the fly. That was vile. Top 80 average speed. Striker's 147 to Dagger's 167. Nasty spread there. And yes, let me say hi to everybody if I haven't already. Megatron.
Just you wait until the graph.
Alright.
Just you wait until the graph on the Omega bot report.
It's going to be gross. It is going to be gross.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Hey, Shiggy, Womprat, Megatron. Let's see who else we got here. Cosley, Darth Salea. What's up, everybody? Yeah, I got the original Tassinix gaming head out. I only pull it out for special occasions, and what could be more special than this? So, all right. Top 80 average speed, right? Yeah, 20 gap there. Gross. Mod analysis. Strikers plus 25 speeds. It's 101. Dagger's 336. 20 to 24s. It's 233 to 530. Plus 20 speeds. It's 334 to 866. Plus 4% offense mod. Strikers 93 to Dagger's 315. Plus 6% offense. Strikers 24 to Dagger's 106. Relic analysis. Total levels. Strikers 1938 to Dagger's 2673. Relic 9 characters. It's 30 to 297. Incidentally, that is all of the characters. So, yeah, you will see that Dagger has goose eggs for the rest of it. If it exists and he owns it, it is Relic 9. So, we've got 30 Relic 9s for Striker, 44 Relic 8s, and 125 Relic 7s. One of the nastiest disparities I think we've seen on this channel over the years. Bushman, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Let's see here. Datacron analysis. Total reroll. Strikers 113 to Daggers 208. This is actually one of the closer stats, so not bad. Level 9 Datacrons. Strikers 47 to Daggers 46. 6 to 8s. Strikers 4 to Daggers 2. And 3 to 5. Striker has 6 to Daggers 7. Now, let's take a look and see what Dagger's got cooking for the GLs. Reasonably fast Ray, I guess. Fish Slacker. Really fast Lord Vader. Okay, the rest of it looks pretty regular. Alright. Meta characters. Pretty fast BKM, honestly. Yeah, slower cat. I don't mind that. Like under 360, and what is he? Just shy of 120,000 health? Not bad. That's Malgus. 11k offense. I dig that. I dig that at 102,000 health. Yeah, I think, like what we were talking about yesterday, I looked at it. I can very comfortably switch one health primary to an offense primary that also happens to have, in addition to strong flat offense, some solid percent health. And I end up being just over 100,000 with that. So I think that's something I'm really seriously considering for week 3. Because right now I'm at 10.9k and I'll be at something like 11.3. Something like that, if I make just that one change. All right, pretty good. Star Killer, Malicos, yeah. And then, yeah, Reva, the protection modded Reva. I'm still not 100% following. But anyway. And I guess, I mean, yeah, the third from Seventh Sister does refill protection, but... All right. And then, yes, of course, the Relic 9 difference with Piet. And here's the Omega Pod report. Thank you for sharing this, Striker. I see why you mentioned it and why it might be amusing. So, appreciate that. All right. It looks like Dagger generally favors attacking early. Sometimes he'll go in the next day's morning. Here's the speed comparison graph. So it's competitive right up until about, I'd say, 17, 18, right about there. And then, yeah. Something else. Something very else. Okay. Striker is pretty much everything except ones that you're not really going to use at this point. For GC Omicrons. And then as far as Dagger's attacks go last week, a couple 59s if you'll afford them. You know, you'll open up that door, he'll take it. 57, 54, 56, 55 after that. With what? A couple, probably something like 3 total. 2 shots all of last week, something like that. All right. Defenses he was placing: Slacker, Kelleran, Tarkin, Gungans, Ahsoka Ezra, Lord Vader, Afra, Qui-Gon, Tuskens, DR, and there are more teams than this, but this suggests that opponents really didn't get to see that back wall, so neat.
No, if you have a look, he his SLKR never got beaten last week. Yeah. So then, if you go and if you have a look at, if you on the first page, if you had a look at the scores on the left-hand side of the graph.
Yeah. 2040 to 663, 2041 to 754, and 1586 to 69. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Fair. Very fair. All right. So yes, it's a reasonable interpretation of the graph. His opponents just didn't see the back. Executor. The couple times an opponent managed to make it that far, one of them dropped. All right, bottom front. Of course, you might, generally expect to see Slacker. I do believe for the purposes of our show today, Striker and Dagger agreed to set Slacker up top so that there's a good chance of seeing a full squad board here. Tarkin, Ahsoka Ezra, Lord Vader, and DRZ are the other likely candidates for bottom front. All right. Offense he was using last week: Palp Starkiller, Bane, JMK Cat, Rey Swolo, Reva, BKM, Boba Fett Sign of Django, JML, Jabba, Sidious, JKR, JKL, Sith Eternal, Leia, Great Mothers, Traya, and Queen. All right. Endurance, Leviathan, and Profundity on offense. And as far as dropped attacks, once on a Rey Swolo, Ezra, twice on a Slacker, fair, and then once on Leviathan, which can happen. All right, how are we looking on this prediction? By the way, guys, Dagger will eventually be joining us. He was out at a family event. He's on the road back home. Hopefully he takes his time, settles in, and joins us when he's ready. But, the task at hand is for Striker to hopefully clear the bottom front before Dagger's settled in. So that's what we're going to go for. That's right. Good luck to both Dagger and Striker. We'll see how it goes. Hey, Aussie Mike, good to see you. Really early for you? Something like that? Right, where are we at with the predictions? You guys, 20 more seconds and I'll cut the predictions off. All right. Get your word in. Vote with your feet, your channel points. Gamble all that you have. All right, submissions are cut off. 100% of people went 4 or less. Nobody wanted to take the overs. Again, somebody could have really lucked out on that if things go sour. But all right, the people believe in you, Striker. So we'll see how it goes.
They're idiots.
Gluttons for punishment surely must be fans of this channel. Aussie Mike, it is 7:30 a.m. All right, it isn't an ungodly hour to be tuning in.
Literally, nobody got past his SLKR last week.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to get past it this week. Yeah.
You gotta believe. All right.
I do believe. Don't believe that I'm going to do that.
All right, well, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, take us in, talk to us about your defense, then take us through daggers, and we'll get underway.
Okay. Well, I will only quickly go through because
I'll kill my camera so I'm out of the way.
We're gonna see it twice. So up top, I've set Trench, Dooku, Newt with the Dooku Cron. The two Jedi Vanguard teams that are kicking around at the moment, SLKR as per the Gentleman's Agreement, and Afra Standard with Afracron.
Mm-hmm.
Down south, I set Gungans with Gungan Stun and the Jar Jar Cron, because that's literally the only Gungan Cron I was able to roll. The Ufu team, which is Cere Malicos Starkiller, with armor penetration on the Cron, Traya, Savage, and Talon Cron, and then the Bad Batch with Crosshair and Wrecker and Crosshair Cron, and LV, CX2 and Appo, but with a CX2 Cron rather than the Appo Cron. Front, Dagger has set a similar number of teams. We've got both of the Jedi Vanguard teams are up north again. He's also set Gungans on his front wall. He's also sent LV on his front wall, and he's obviously SLKR as per the Gentleman's Agreement. Down south, slight difference. We have Ahsoka with Huyang and the Heracron, and Ezra, obviously. Sorry, excuse me. It's 10:30 at night for me. We got Malgus, BSF, and Malak on the Sith Cron. What's on the Sith? 50% health and a load of crit damage, plus the bonus turn if they go below 100% health. Savage, Talon, and Traya with Talon Cron. Interesting mix of things. Cere Malicos Starkiller also here, and we have a BKM.
I like it.
Which is So, given that I am going to have to base everything after what happens here, I might as well just do this battle. Because I don't think it's going to go well. It hasn't gone well for me all week, because unfortunately the mods that I did want to have on 5s were not able to be placed due to hot utils going down an hour before the lock. So it is what it is. Yeah, I don't hold much hope, but we will give it a go all the same. And I'm just being realistic rather than pessimistic.
Going on Slacker, right? You did that yesterday, and I thought that was a good move.
Yeah. You swap for him. Okay.
Ooh, he chose to stun JMK.
Yep, okay. I need to swap it back to JMK.
Yeah.
He's going to counter. We do this on... we don't want him countering, do we? So now...
Yeah, I guess if you had to choose one, I guess I'd take that, and hopefully your evasion up does some work for you.
Yeah. What's going to be? Now what's Raid after Cat? Oh, okay. That's the first time this week she hasn't gone for Cat.
Wow. I mean, this is what you needed. Yeah. Hopefully Cat's the next... We're one turn out of phase.
We are. Okay.
Well...
It is what it is.
That's right.
It is what it is. Ooh. Survive. 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 Please, everybody, survive.
Wow. You are blessed. Chosen of the gods.
That is the first time it's worked this week. Thank Christ for that. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and call her. That's fine. Ramp her mastery and good stuff. It'll be cool.
Yep. Fives, you are doing God's work over there.
Serious. And if at all possible, God, if we could get a third onto him, right? Yeah, one more turn.
There's no point going onto him, so we may as well go here.
Yeah. I think we're past the point of being concerned about passing the man ultimate charge. It's up to you. I mean, I feel like Fives is our man. Yeah. Like, he deserves this. Okay, now we can start working on Ultimate 2. Is that what you want to do?
Yep. Yeah.
Gonna take a full one?
I would like to.
I think you've got time on your side. It's not like Drey's here to amp him now.
No, I agree. May as well put an armor shred over here.
I like doing it to Slacker, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you for your service, Fives.
That's twice.
Yep.
The crew chose to use stun on JMK. This might be a dead JMK. Yeah, you could do it. That's fine.
That's okay. That is fine.
Nothing to be worried about. Nice job. We will take it.
I will take that every day and twice on Sunday.
That's right. Can I convince you into applying Relic 8 to 5s sometime soon?
If that is okay by the guild, I would love to.
You know what? If that's the case, they would prefer you do it to Mace for a bit. You could use Mace. I mean, you don't have to use Mace for this counter, but I'm saying, like, if it's between the two of them, I'm pretty sure they'd say.
Oh, I forgot to check what was on his CX2. What's the defense? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine. Yeah, fine. That's it is. It is what it is.
This is why some people would be attempting JML against that. Get around all that defense. Not saying you should. I'm just saying I've heard tell.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm not going to need Bane there. So I could see Bane this.
Yes. You could. What's your solution for Cere?
That is a good question.
Mm-hmm.
We have a plethora of options.
I typically am thinking about Malgus, but that was back in the days when you used Malgus Malak DR just for the added control. So maybe with BSF you could, have sufficient control. I'm not 100% on that, but Malgus would be one option, Sith Eternal would be another, and then Bane would be another. That all come to mind readily.
Agreed. There's not as much health and defense on this as there is on thing. However, Huyang, that boosts her ultimate very quickly.
Mm-hmm. Did I hear a wild Dagger join us?
What I'm going to need you to do is stop fucking helping him. Okay, thanks.
My helping him is not what made the Slacker thing work.
No, I heard you talk about him using Malgus versus Cere. Well, I'm going to need you to not help him.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's instinct, just helping out the people.
Yeah.
But
No,
it's fair. I
appreciate
really
you
have to
doing
be
your
even-handed with you guys. It's true. The only help
just
from now
annoyed-
on, we're doing the lifelines, like the last time we had a patron match.
No, we're not. No lifelines. No, I'm just annoyed he beat my SLK. All right, I saw the 54 pop up, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, that's fair. Because nobody last week cleared it on you, so I can believe that.
I used Foss last week, and I figured I'd use Crew because he has failed so much versus Crew, and I should have just left Foss.
Yeah, Foss would have definitely made a bigger difference because for whatever reason, did you see the fight or did you not catch it?
I did not. No. I just saw the Prime Bot come.
The thing that's of note more than anything else is Crew chose to use Halt both times that he got to do it on JMK.
I fucking hate it.
Yeah, isn't that dumb?
No, it's good. It's really good for you, Striker. No. I'm happy you killed one. I'm just sad it's mine.
Yes.
Well, yeah, and in my defense, you saw the RNG I got yesterday.
Yeah, you were due.
I've definitely paid my dues.
That's right. All right. Well, where do you want to go from here?
All right. I just want to say, I just want to just throw a wild guess out there because I haven't seen anything. I just checked your defense. I'm guessing there's a Jabba in the back, and I appreciate that. I really do. Because I don't have an answer for it.
Okay. We'll see.
You didn't put
I am not going to give any...
I'm not saying you should. I just saw that, and I immediately felt my heart sink like... Sorry, I just wanted to throw that out there.
I like the Savage Traya thing with the Talon because obviously the Gidme is not favourable against that, even though you're mainly health modded.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I was able to do a kick with Padme. If the kick hits and takes him below half health, and then the follow-up kills him or not.
Yeah, I don't know how the courage thing works. I thought I knew how that worked, and then it fucked me up in one of my fights. So I'm not going to pretend to know how that shit works anymore.
See, this is the thing. If I had lost that JMK fight, I would absolutely be up for trying it just so I knew myself.
Well, while you're waffling on this, let me just throw up and do my obligatory JMK fight.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, sure.
Give me a chance to kind of plan
I'll
out.
throw your screen up.
Yeah. I just got here. I don't know how long Striker's been like talking about this, but I want to give him an opportunity to like get his shit together, so to speak.
Sure.
Because I'm gonna have to do this fight regardless.
I believe you.
And
I might as well get it done now.
Face the music.
It hates how everything else goes, right?
But yeah, seeing this made my heart sink. I'm like, oh no, this means Jabba's probably in the bag.
What makes you say that, just out of interest?
Because Chrysanthemum.
Well, you and I had a long conversation about Chrysanthemum here.
Yeah.
So the only reason you would pull Chrysanthemum and give me an easier team to beat is if that Chrysanthemum had a higher calling. And the literal only higher calling is that there's a Jabba in the bag.
No, because so I thought you would be placing because you have been placing Leia in the back. I thought Leia was going to be in the back, and my answer to that, because I knew I'd probably need to see Bane against Glat, was Jabba to take is the best counter I could think of for the Leia.
Oh,
So
that makes me less scared.
So for that, I need Chrysanthemum.
That makes me less scared. I'm just saying. When I opened your defense, I was like, "Oh no, this is bad." But yeah, let me just see if I'm gonna spot you a drop or not here. You and you and you. All right. Anything crazy going on here? No, okay. Well, you have an offense cross? Wild. I like it though. I've just had a health cross for so long. Alright. Deep breath. And go. I did like what you did here the last time you streamed on, was it Friday?
Yeah.
What, middle onto SLKR?
Yeah, to not help build a alt charge here.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, I did really like that open.
God damn it, Striker! Stop helping him.
Yeah, well, this was on. There was no, I don't think there was anything you could do on that. That was just a hey, look at that. Your crew also thought my JMK was stunnable.
Brilliant.
What a dickhead.
Really is.
Oh, you gotta be shitting. All right,
Yeah.
well, this is gonna be.
Yeah, but
fucking
that's not
miserable.
what happened to Stryker. She decided to go after JMK with basics.
Yeah. Okay, so that's how he got there. That's a good way to get there. Wow, my 5s are gonna die so fast. He got taken. How did he get? So she's killable on my next turn.
If you, I can't say
Right.
anything. Okay, both of you are lucky damn skunks, for the record.
I would just like to point out, I think I've only lost this once this season, so I don't know where luck comes into this, but I take your point.
You were the one that said, let me see if I'm going to spot you and drop. We all know what
Yeah,
this
well, no,
is.
that's true. That's true. I just know that the bill's going to come due for me not losing this fight.
That's
But
fair.
it doesn't
yeah.
look like okay.
That
It's
is
the
fair.
opposite of Striker. I thought you got to pay the piper. Yeah, I know I could heal him, but I'd rather DI over here to reset cooldowns. Just for another arm, just for that. Alright. Alright, deep breath, boyos.
Yeah, you're
This is
welcome,
gonna
Jeremiah.
be, this is going to be a real fight.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm +1, motherfucker! Anyway, sorry.
We're back over to you, Stryker.
Okay.
All right,
Sorry
both
about
of
that.
you, both of you have passed the first gate.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we can actually see what we saved now, too. Shit, that actually tells us the back wall. Oh, well.
Yeah, I didn't watch your stream, and I haven't got it up on stream, so I'm completely in the dark as to what you've.
Yeah. Closing now. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's actually really smart. Yeah.
So
My screen was over the top of yours, so I couldn't see it. I just saw that you went into. I'm like, oh, I can. Anyways, sorry. Yeah.
Right, okay. Hopefully, no harm done, but
Yeah. That's yeah.
I think we're all working in good faith here.
I hope so. Not that one.
I was actually super excited for this defense I set because it's not the heaviest defense I've set, but I think it's one of the more clever defenses I've set.
I like it so what? I like it so far in that I don't like it.
Yeah, I wanted to just present you with as many questions to let you make as many decisions immediately as possible. At least watch in game to see when you go in.
All right for now.
Oh, we're in against Ahsoka. Okay. I believe in you.
Yeah, we can go.
That works. No great mothers. The nuance of good counters has been lost. Let me think about this. What cron did you set on this? A high defense dagger?
The Heracron.
The Heracron. I mean, maybe great mothers could work against that. But if it was like a set 22 high,
No, the Great Mothers don't work because they get 25% turn meter, so you don't get out ahead.
Yep,
who
that's
was
why I
the
put the
third?
Heracron
Oh,
there.
Hu Yang's the third. Yeah.
Yeah, Hera is literally there to prevent, or to hopefully prevent Night Sisters.
Oh, Hera was here?
No, the Kron.
Oh, the Kron.
Yeah.
Because the Night Sisters need to outspeed.
That's true.
So I put the 25% TM, so that's just not happening.
Yeah. The third was Hu Yang, so the mass assist would be so damning?
No. The plus 25% TM from the Heracron locks out Night Sisters because you can't beat Ezra.
Right, but Ezra doesn't gain that turn meter, I thought. Or does he? I thought his exile makes him alone ineligible to receive it.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, because that's why I was saying your third was Hu Yang, so it'd be Hu Yang getting...
I don't know. It's worked so far. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, no. I'm pretty sure that Exile Ezra wouldn't get the turn meter, but I believe you that the crown is working for him. Yeah, Syndulla is the shutout character with the turn meter. It's true, Blair. Yes.
Hu Yang opens.
It's true.
With exile removed.
Yes, Shake correctly says that Hu Yang does open. He's the only character, only side tune on Ahsoka's team that will use the reunite ability before any of their other abilities. So him doing that,
bonus turn into the mass assist.
He's gonna use reunite before the mass assist.
Yeah, but that gives him a bonus turn.
Yeah.
So he does reunite into the masses. So he
Does
uses
the bonus turn go to him or to the recipient of reunite?
Oh, I don't know.
He gets the bonus turn. He does the mass assist. Then Ezra gets a bonus turn because he got his exile removed. And he does his stuff, which just straight up locks you out. Because...
See? I was somewhat right. I was right enough. Ezra gets to go before night.
Okay. I see it. It works by proxy. I see it.
Just because I can't explain the mechanic doesn't mean I don't know what I'm doing. Although I don't know what I'm doing.
Sure.
So it doesn't really matter.
Right. What's the next move, Striker?
Oh, we're still going me. I thought it was going Dagger. Sorry.
Well, I was loading up a fight, actually.
Oh, you were?
I was under the assumption we were going to go 1-for-1.
Oh, is that all right? Yeah, I'm
At
amenable
least
to the rules that you two agreed
go
to.
1-for-1. Be as reasonable. Well, that's because I didn't know when I'd be home, and I got home around 4:40 my time, 4:35 my time, which you guys hadn't really gone too far yet.
Gotcha. Yeah, Jeremiah says, Insight says Great Mothers is only 11% versus Heracron, Galactic Legend, Ahsoka. Believe it.
Yeah, that tracks.
The Great Mothers thing was so cool the last couple of seasons, in 3 vs 3 and 5 vs 5 versus Ahsoka. I enjoyed doing it the few times I got the chance. But, it really, in my opinion, hinged on the set 20 Cron having the dark side offensive buffs on 3. That and compared, combined with high crit damage on the Cron. Yeah,
All right. Well, my fight's loaded up. Whenever you're ready to go, Tass.
Yep, I got you on screen, boss. So yeah, we got your raid team ready.
I fucked this up once because I wasn't paying it. Well, I mean, I was lazily did Lifeblood with Rey to go below 50. Ben got killed while Lord Vader was an alt.
As is tradition.
Yep. If I fucked around and found out, and in fact did lose. All right. Also, what's the stat spread? So you did go defense. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. All right. Good deal. There's a lot of dodges coming out. Oh, this is the... I know it's not... That's Indiana Jones, not Star Wars, but it's what popped into my head.
It's still John Williams.
Yeah, that's fair.
we will allow it.
Just one time, right? I get the...
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate. Just basic. Kill the side, and then it's just me versus this one lonely Lord Vader. And no AoE and alt is good. That's fine. All right, this should wrap it up.
Mm-hmm. Will do.
Love this counter, by the way. I know it took me a while to convince Tass to do it. I remember when I convinced Stryker to do it. It's just such a smooth counter.
Yeah, I tried it once, but I still would rather have it down, I feel.
All right, I can do one more. We can do like 2-1, 2, or 2. You know what I mean? Like we can do whatever if you want.
Yeah, sure. If you like.
Right,
yeah.
Knock it out. I'm sorry, maybe I misunderstood. Are we still continuing with you then, Dagger, for one more fight?
I think that's what we just agreed to.
Okay. All right. So, camera on you.
I was considering Dadbot here, but I'm really just trying to like think if I have another out. But I think it's either C or it's I think it's C or it's Dadbot here is my thought process. I just gotta... I'm looking up someone Insight. I don't care if that's cheating. I'm looking up the Cere team.
You're both well within your rights to use Insight.
Yeah. I'm just looking to see... Yeah, so we'll use C here and we'll do Dadbot here and see if that works. theoretically, this should work.
Hey, Eduardo. That's all right. You can troll Dagger. Nothing wrong with trolling Dagger.
Man, do I? No, I'm not going to risk gas. Yeah, well, we're going to get a data point here, one way or the other.
Okay. Yeah, Shake asked, why not C here and then DR on Cere?
I'm not answering that question.
That's fair.
We can have a much longer conversation after the back walls are shown.
Sure. We'll get him.
Actually, we should go after...
Bye. So, what happened with Dark Savior there?
I already popped it. You'd have to rewind. I already popped it.
Oh, that was... Okay, that's why she didn't already die. Yeah, all right, carry on.
Yeah, I'd already popped
Yeah,
it. And that's what...
all right.
Yeah.
Love this background.
What's the background?
The one
it's
where
right,
JML fought
from,
Slacker in the movie.
Yeah. I would say it's Crate. Is that what it is?
Oh yeah, they've got the First Order attack.
Woo!
Yeah.
I didn't know if that was going to work.
It's a slick
All right, I didn't know if
background.
that was going to work. We got there, though.
All right, ready to put you back up, Striker. Here we go.
Okay.
All right, you are locked and loaded.
All right. Let's hope this works.
Mhm.
I've got no idea if it will.
Ooh, what do we do? Now I'm actually curious, because, like, all four of these teams are just like, if you're experimenting, I'm now curious. Oh, Savage. Okay. You know, for what it's worth, I'm glad we both one-shot SOK, because it makes the rest of this GAC a lot more interesting.
Fair.
Yeah. I was half hoping that it would just go to shit so I could start messing around.
I was too, Loki. When I saw the 54, I'm like, oh. Because I knew you were going to start with that.
Well,
I was hoping to be like a 1 or an 11.
if I don't, then I'm in trouble. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The Space Jam.
Mhm. I kind of get the feeling this is just going to work better if I just stick it on auto now.
Okay.
So he basically just needs to ramp up,
Sure.
I think. And then try and line up a dunk and a drain at the same time.
Oh, this is interesting. I didn't think you were going to pull that trigger. That's... Oh. I really want to know if this works now.
A...
Yeah, I was afraid of that. You Malgused it?
Not yet.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry. I was afraid that Savage Lead would open it up to Malgus because of the true damage.
be fair, I don't know what TRaid lead was going to do to stop Malgus.
More damage and the crit avoidance.
Yeah, they get to do a lot of non-participation in this fight. Mostly because they're fear locked like the entire time.
Fair.
What have we got here again? Okay. Okay, I know my 4 teams that I need here. So I kind of want to just use them there. So I then know what I've got left for this and whatever's behind it. Because you are making me make decisions that I don't usually have to make.
No, yeah, that was the purpose of this defense.
Yeah. Well, you said you were expecting me to be a tricky bastard, so
Yeah, I was. Yeah, so I set the lightest defense I've set all season.
yeah. Well, that doesn't help me much because you've not been cleared. Like nobody's seen whatever you've behind.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay, that's fucking brilliant. Thank you.
The lightest defense I've set. It's SLK. God damn it.
Yeah, exactly. Right, I need to solve for Cere, really. That's basically where we are. There ain't a lot that's going to take it out. Yeah, Dagger, if you can look away from your screen so I can pick my team without you seeing what I've got.
I'm not even watching the stream.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't have your stream up. I'm just looking at my defense to know when you go in.
Okay, fair enough.
Honorable behavior.
Yeah. Let's.
Yeah, I want this to be above board.
Mhm.
I hope that you're not lying to me when you. Yeah, well, just to say I hope that you're not lying to me about Java. I think you might be a fibber.
Ooh, that's gone badly. That's gone very badly.
All right, I like.
It's gone really, really badly.
Don't pull it out. I believe in me. Also, that's the title of both of our sex tapes.
Heyo.
Don't pull it out. I believe in me.
Sure.
Nowhere close. Game over. Game over. Yeah, you picked the right target. Game over.
Fair.
That sucks, man. I don't know what you use, but that sucks.
Well,
Woo!
If you don't win, I hope you can at least clean it up cheaply. Let's just put it that way.
Coming soon.
Whoops.
All right.
Victory game, CG.
What? See, I don't even know what happened.
Cosmic goofies. Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch this goddamn stream back just to see.
All right.
We
All
can
right.
clean it up.
That was nice.
Okay, at least okay, that's good. As long as that was my worst fear almost, is like if you fuck up on a team and then you just get like space jammed.
No,
All right, well,
I'm all right. It was not looking that good for a very, very brief amount of time. Well, not brief. It was butt clenching for most of it, to be honest.
all right. Now, I have a wager to make. With myself. How much do I want to bet that there's not a Balin with a tenacity up level 3 in the back? How much do I want to bet my GAC on that? You have spotted me a drop.
I have,
Which means- which means I do have the ability to guess wrong once. But I still haven't got through the back wall, right? Or the front wall, right? So it's like, do I want to guess wrong and also lose, and then also lose another fight in the back? So in the are we switching over to me here?
Yeah, we absolutely
yeah.
can. Sure.
Okay. I'm going to take.
We got you on screen.
I'm going to take C Watt.
Mhm.
Although you did drop, so I'm going to take probably Set as well. Let me just double check something really quick. I have an idea, and it's probably a really bad one. Yeah, okay, it's a bad idea. All right. Then let's take a tank. This way we don't have to take our nicest health cron. Let me just double check this cron. I don't think it'll change anything, no. Monstrous armor pen.
Get it, boys.
No creeps for you. Or you.
Problematic, yes.
Yeah, let's just poke you. Don't really need to heal. All right.
Here you go. Solid.
And let me check out my backup plan here to see how dangerous that was. I don't think I want to try it. Yeah. All right. We are going to do... I think this is what I want to do here. Let me double check. We could take GK. I don't know if that's better or not here. Having another cleanse is probably good.
Right.
I feel like Gimli in the Two Towers, where he says, "Are they hitting anything?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far,
Fair.
so okay.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not bad. It's at this point I think it's mostly as to be expected. This will actually cleanse you, so we'll do this. All right. Well, you need to not do that. Leave Brittany the fuck alone. Or if you're a striker, beat the hell out of Brittany. Because, he's into, he's pro domestic violence.
Yeah.
Look, I got to turn the crowd. I got to get the crowd on my side, right? Like, that's how this works.
Yeah, the trouble is, it's as I've described it before, it's like David versus Goliath, except David has had most of his limbs removed and is breathing through a tube, and Goliath has a Gatling gun.
That's fair. All right. Yeah, this is going to work out. I use JKR Cal versus Gungans, by the way.
Nice.
Yeah, this is something I wanted to try, and it's relatively budget because I still get JKL Hoda with JML.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So-
that's true.
Like that well enough.
All right. Now, there was a little bit of a clench in the middle there when they put Prot Disruption on JKR.
Yes.
Just for the sake of this, I will also knock out this shit right here because I was just going to maul this.
Mm-hmm.
This way I can, I'm at least done with the front wall, basically.
Sure. Sounds good.
R9 Wrecker is actually nice.
Yeah.
You may not have R9 on all your good tanks, but R9 Wrecker is nice.
Yeah, misplaced, I think, but hey ho. I'm gonna have to watch this back because I've been wanting to see someone do Maul IC against the Bad Batch, and what difference the Crom makes.
It's significant, in my opinion.
Yeah, Maul has only done his AoE, and I have Wrecker's prod off. Yeah, it's...
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took 3 pushes to knock out Wrecker. And then one to kill.
One each of the others, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yup. Now that's the
All
Gar ISC the Garcron difference over ISC, because I used ISC and it was nowhere near as good.
Vindication. I don't have an answer. All right. You can switch over to him now. I got to try and figure out how I'm going to deal with this fucking...
I bet.
Job.
All right, back over to you, Striker.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't have an answer for this job.
All right, you're on screen. Ready.
All right.
Good job, though, Dagger.
I'm also going to watch your stream now because I opened your back
wall.
Yeah, it's all above board.
Live.
That's kind of hideous. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Yeah. Everything's fine. Situation normal.
Oh, yeah. This is a fun fight.
Well, it's less fun when Malgus almost devours Jedi Cal immediately.
I guess that's fair. It's one of the reasons I take Bastila lead usually, but yeah, this is a fun one.
Yeah, JKL is a sexy lead.
You want to do it for 1? I'll do it for 1.
Yeah.
Of course, the stun applies because DR's not here. I forgot about that.
Yeah, the stun's actually good.
Yeah. Feel like an idiot for not using it.
It's still gonna refill them, but I still would do it. Yes.
Yeah, the reduction plus the stun is savage. Yeah, this is brutal.
Yeah, no more dark side tank revive and all that.
Yeah, this is fun.
Yeah. Do that. Yeah.
These guys are just stone aged.
Yep.
Good thing they're all R9. It might take you a little bit to chew through them.
Oh, it definitely will.
All right, well, the cleanup, even if everything goes wrong, is going to be really super duper easy.
I think it's all good now.
Yeah. Not auto good, but this is really good.
Right, Womp Rat.
Oh yeah, I can actually turn on the chats because I didn't want to turn on any of the chats. I didn't want to watch the stream.
That's fair. Completely fair. We're looking good here.
Mace, stay alive.
Yep.
You are not built for this in the slightest. I do apologize.
Oh, what's Flareboot talking about? That one move cost him the fight. Was that a striker thing?
Yeah, he was talking about the counter he used versus Ahsoka.
What did you fail against my Savage with?
It wasn't Ahsoka.
It was Leia versus your CML.
Cere, yeah.
Oh, you did Leia?
Yeah.
Interesting. That surprises me that failed.
Really?
It's about. I wasn't sure if it would work or not, but
I'm just saying, I feel like Leia has more than enough tools to win the fight.
Yeah, but you Malicos went straight after Drogan.
Oh yeah, that
yeah,
do.
And then they also had crit immunity.
Yeah.
No. No. No.
Right. What do I want to use versus BKM? Because that's the biggest puzzle.
Yeah, Flare. Yeah, that one Malicos targeting Drogan ruined the fight. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, I believe it.
Oh yeah, it was pushed in without lube. Some lube was applied later on once Malicos and Cere left the building, but okay.
Yeah, I used insight on a couple of the fights up front just to see just to decide. So yeah, I recommend it. I used insight. I used insight to set up my defense. It's only fair that you use insight to take it down. Look, Ed, I did not want to have knowledge of what he saved before I saw his back wall. Hey, Shake. Yeah, I decided to not gamble because the gamble was going to be, do I use JML versus Gungans and hope that I can use Sidious versus a possible Balin in the back? That was the gamble that I was like, do I risk?
Eduardo's got a good one there for you.
Oh, did he? Just say it out loud.
You know what ruins everything? It's a knockoff Ginger Santa.
Oh. Shouldn't you be busy with other people's moms at this point? I feel like bingo hasn't been let out yet on Sunday.
Well, if you need a couple minutes, Striker, we can go on a quick break for you.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot to go against this, so it's now becoming a case of, especially with that much defense, Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right, fair. That's fair, Ed. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Ed is a mother lover. His weekends are full of bingo.
Grandmother lover.
Man, this is a really solid back wall. I'm really going to have to puzzle this out, too. The biggest thing I just gotta figure out this goddamn Jabba.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys. We'll take a quick break here, give Striker a couple seconds to look it over, and we'll be back. I'm gonna refresh my drink. We'll see you in a moment. Welcome back, everyone. Good little break here. Striker is just about ready to kick off the next fight. And thank you, Lord Megatron, for the hydrate.
Yes.
All right, I hear you, Eduardo. I'm not reading that out loud, but you know the text chat is there. Now we do have an ad set just about to kick off. This should be an interesting fight. I think we'd agree. So maybe we want to hold on to that.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
I mean,
It's true. The alcoholic drink one I have disabled because in a stream of distant past now, I did not have it disabled, and y'all fucked me up for like 2 days.
it turns out we Yeti'd him, and he just said, and similar to our friends in the Middle East, he said never again.
Couldn't help yourself. I know it.
Dagger, really?
No, you couldn't help yourself.
No. God. For what it's worth, though, Striker, this is what I thought you would use here.
I can't think of anything else with that amount of defense, unfortunately.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
And I figure this takes out fewer things. Mind you, if this is what I'm using up front, and wouldn't be going in the back, it could be. I wonder if you've set Jabba. And if you have, you're definitely setting a % health damage, get healed, so I can't Night Sister it like I did against Caps.
I don't know. I don't like setting Jabba in this meta. I think too many things beat it.
I agree, but people have been jumping on that bandwagon and then setting those things for defense, like Afra or Dad Bob Boba or. Let me know when I can go, Tass.
Yep, I'm just counting the minutes. It's tough for me, this because I want to say so much, but I can't say anything.
Well, wait until the front walls are done, and then we can have more of an open discussion.
Yeah, I'm aware. It hurts.
Sorry about that. I had a beautiful woman bring me alcohol and food.
Oh, no. Nothing's hinging on you right now. We're just waiting for the ad set to go so nobody misses this one.
I mean, the only way you knew that better. Was she naked when she brought it?
No, there are small kids in the house.
All right. Ad set's done. We are ready.
Okay. Wish me luck. I don't hold much hope.
I believe in you.
I think this should reverse this fine.
I don't want you doing anything to start with. So we'll do that and we'll do the push. Fine. Okay. I still don't want you doing anything.
Yep.
Yeah, it's now a case of getting, hopefully,
Uh-oh.
okay, that's okay. We've got Savior.
All right, yeah.
That was okay.
Everybody gets
that's
one.
Yep.
Yeah. This is one of those fights where indeed everybody gets one.
We don't want anything more out of you. Bum, 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 bum. We do this, we should do that, we'll push, come on. Do that, we'll call you. Do that, we'll call him. Okay, TWarr out.
Yep, that's GG's.
Good.
Oh, I don't know. He's going off on one.
Yep, he does do that. He's
Yeah, but you
built
have
for
Hoda
that.
third to regen some banners, and you're gonna just coin Hoda for now until eternity.
Juan Brad asks, "What's the alcoholic drink of choice today, Dagger?"
Well, this is just bourbon on the rocks. I don't really do mixed drinks. Too much sugar. Yes, I know alcohol has sugar before somebody says something.
No. You said too much. You're good.
One of my friends got me a what do you call it? A Crown Royal. Crown Royal for my birthday, so that's what I'm drinking. As a Magic the Gathering player, I mentioned I need a new dice bag to hold, a literal bag to hold my dice. So they got me a Crown Royal bottle, which comes in a bag for my dice,
There you go, man.
and I get to drink it. Oh man, if this times you out, that is beyond my wildest dreams.
I think it probably will. He's too thick. He's just not taking any damage whatsoever. And he's countering everything.
I think I probably would have tried to mark IG.
I think I'm going to see if I can get him down now, because he's just... That might be taking me too long. Can we kill? Okay, yeah, this is going better. Very least. Right,
There we go. Now
we
you
have a
should-
minute to win it.
Yep.
Unfortunately, he's going to take banners on his last go, which is annoying, but it is what it is. Come on. There we go. Took a while, what we got through.
Nice job.
Yep.
Now I just need to take out a lone star killer.
Hey, Turd Ferguson with the follow. Appreciate that. And with the YouTube sub. Appreciate that, man.
I'm using Bane.
What do I do?
Yeah, Flair. It was tough. It was tough.
Oh, no, Nihilus. Nihilus 1v1?
1v1 me IRL, bro.
I just think it'd be funny. I don't think it's good, but I think it'd be funny.
I agree it'd be funny, I'm not doing it.
I think that Nihilus might lose, but I think it would be fun.
It's... How cheap do you go? That's the...
Jake and Eduardo both ask if CLS still a good thing for this.
I mean, I can't think of anything that's going to...
There's very little doubt in my
really
mind that
swing-
CLS 3PO Chewpio would do this.
Mm.
He doesn't.
Are you telling me that because there's something on the back wall that this would be good against?
Yes.
I don't think this would have worked against any team I've said all season. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay. Well, you said gas.
Dagger sentences you to damnation
It doesn't work
with this choice.
I kind of feel like my integrity will be in place if I get to the back wall, and this would have killed something.
Fair.
And Dagger's like completely, which is fair. That's
I mean, it might be Qui-Gon, but I don't really have a whole lot of faith in that.
All right.
okay. Okay.
I did put Jabba in the back, by the way.
Yeah.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh.
I just didn't tip my hand by putting Afra up front.
Yeah,
that's why I put Afra in the back too. Is because I wanted to.
Okay.
Turd Ferguson says, for the slow people like myself who don't have GL Kenobi, what gets through Dracron? So I've heard that Bane with Malak, and then you're using the Zalbar Set 21 focus Datacron. That has been successful for some people. I've not had to do it yet.
Also, yeah.
Where did you put your Zalbar on then?
It's a really good question, isn't it?
That's right, Flairboot. I don't like setting Jabba in this meta, Dagger said. A fibber.
I see you brought it on offense.
I didn't say I said it. I said I don't like that.
Deceiver.
Yeah, I reserved it for Leia, by the way.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, since you set your Barracron, that makes sense.
Yep. Yeah, I figured you'd have Ahsoka or something like. I figured you'd have Ahsoka down because we've just been like just dumpster. First of all, you like using Rey versus Lord Vader, the similar as I do, so I wasn't expecting to use Queen there. So I figured you'd set Ahsoka plus Ezra, and Leia is one of the better answers to that. And I figured I would save either Hera or Zalbar, but I like the Heracron better on Ahsoka.
You know what? Until about the last hour, this team wasn't down, and Zalbar was with Ahsoka, because I figured that would make it more difficult for you to Leia. Because I thought you'd bring Leia on offense for this round. So, well, for first, only one wall down, and I'm only 25 behind. I am buzzing with that.
Yeah, like this is going to be a really close one down. Like, yeah, we'll see how this all plays out.
Yep.
I don't really have an answer. Like, I hope you have answers to my shit. I don't have answers to yours offhand.
Why don't we offer him the courtesy of some time that you've had here to, look at what he's got back there, and why don't you kick us off with something you can manage?
All right.
All right, I switch back over to you, Dagger.
All right.
They want us to strike or whoop his ass.
Not going to happen, is it? Let's face it. Come on. I wasn't lying when I said that this is like David versus Goliath, but David has been severely disadvantaged and Goliath's been given a Gatling gun.
I refuse to allow you to try and frame it that way when we're both right outside the top 50. Like, I understand that there's a roster difference, but the more you say that, the more it sounds like you haven't beaten people that are roughly equivalent.
Well, the size difference is huge here, but also, if anybody has the artistic skills to draw what Stryker has now said a couple times, illustrating the nature of this match, the David versus Goliath metaphor. Somebody has the artistic skills to draw that. I will put it as the cover image for this episode on YouTube. So,
dude, just if you've got like Copilot AI, just ask it to draw that image and it will.
That's not as.
Yeah, we'll just do this while we wait because I don't really know what else I'm doing.
We can highlight the creativity of somebody who actually has artistic skills.
How thick is
this?
Yeah,
Wolfman's with me. Sounds like a job for AI.
Yeah. All right, moment of truth. Let's go. Going stealth, young man. Don't let the big bad Ezra hurt you.
Far so good.
This is really bad,
Okay,
actually.
this will be fine.
Do I try to kill, or do I try to use middle on Ezra? Because Leia's gonna go next, and then she's gonna kick. Hopefully R2. Should have checked out who gang was modded.
It'll be. I've taken it from Tass and done the best I can with what I've got as to how we've modded.
Like a crit damage
That's
defense
literally all I
set.
can do.
Like a crit damage defense set.
Pass, no idea, honestly.
Yeah, fair. So probably that though.
If I
I had to guess.
if I knew, I would tell you, but I don't, so I can't.
Oh yeah, that's a big charge there on Drogan.
Oh, man. This is way more stressful than it needed to be, Striker. Don't appreciate what you did.
Sorry?
Okay, that's all I wanted. Thank you.
Mhm.
Appreciate the apology.
The least you could do.
Yeah, exactly. Just let me gaslight Striker into apologizing for this shit real quick. And pretending I didn't just do the same to him. You know what? I'm done with this fight. They can do it on auto.
Yeah, the stream's like 30 seconds behind.
Yeah.
Got close for a little bit.
54 will take. Yeah, that was horrific for a moment. I thought Leia was on her way out.
All right, here goes, Striker.
Okay.
God, that was brutal. Leia almost died. Shit.
All right, so we're back over to Striker then, is it?
Hmm?
Oh yeah, a familiar face. Let's have it.
Yep, I'm good to go.
Yes, sir. When you are ready.
Let's hope this works. It's been working for me so far, but fucking dodge. Every time.
Yeah, I don't see how you lose this.
Well, your warrior's already dodged me once, so if he dodges it again, it's like that.
That's fair. Nah, you're good now. I set this as a team you could, Sidious, just to let you do it here instead of someplace I didn't want you to. I didn't do what you did and try to make a Sidious-proof board.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of work.
Mm-hmm. And honestly, I thought you might Tarkin this just because you wanted to try Sidious someplace else.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
smooth the one time I did it.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
getting
come on.
close.
I believe in you, boyos! Nah.
Come
Hell
on.
no.
You want to just do basics to the priority target, which is Raider first.
Something like that.
Yeah, use your Dispel like you have been to get rid of when they're buffed
Yeah,
up,
well,
but otherwise
okay.
stick to the... Yeah.
Stick to the script.
Yeah. Hey, Kim Stevens, good evening, Tass. You winning this one? I am winning this one because it is my privilege to host Striker versus Dagger here from, the Plotting and Scheming show. It's a rare opportunity that they matched up, so that is the priority this evening to showcase this match. I will probably end up streaming my match later. Like, I'll probably take an hour off and then come on back and do mine later this evening, something like that. I'll keep you guys posted on Discord. But I think we can agree this is...
Worth mentioning the winner of this is in the top 50, so there is something minor on the line.
Some stakes. I like it. Nicely done.
There was a moment where I clenched, but other than that, it went okay.
Yes. And that's with a Relic 7, Sidious, was it?
Relic 7 with crap mods, yeah.
Yeah. Sweetness.
Right, okay.
And we're done.
Let's get up here and do... Let's do what I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Yeah. This looks to be pretty reliable.
Well,
Yeah, it
no,
looks like after this fight, we're both just doing slop fest because I have JML left and it's already has a target, and then it's just non-GLs versus non-GL violence.
Yeah, I can't remember what cron I was using for this. I might have set the cron that I was using for this, which is...
I just use the bulk cron. Bulk level 3. I don't use anything special with this fight. This is like one of the lower priority cron fights for me, at least.
Damage, armor pen, doesn't really do much, but yeah.
Yeah, unless you want the armor pen someplace else, this one's fine.
Yeah.
The only time you ever lose this fight is when you manually fuck it up.
Oh, I lost because I didn't get Appo down with the first whirlwind and I timed out.
Oh, okay. I can see that, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, armor pen actually does help a little bit with the whirlwind.
True. Because massive damage is of type physical, right?
No, it's because she does additional damage based on her relic amplifier level as well as 2x massive damage. So the armor pen applies to the 9.
No, I get it that the attack otherwise does do physical damage, which I accept. But I'm asking, is massive damage true?
True damage. Pretty sure it's true damage.
No, the massive damage is true damage. Well, it's not. It's just its own separate.
It's a set amount of damage, which is 99,999, except against GLs, where it's 69 nice thousand.
That's annoying.
Yeah, if it didn't specify it was a damage type, then I guess it would be true.
Oh man, I was hoping you didn't go under 50 there.
Can we get rid of him? Yep. That's fine. Yeah. That's good. Do that.
You're gonna chew through this fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's the world. Yeah, there's the ult. The ult might actually kill him. Oh, yeah, I was
doing anything.
Alright.
There we go.
Perfect.
Not going to stick it on auto. Would be tempting, but I don't. Because Rey will play like a spanner and go below. And we don't want that. May as well chuck it. It's not going to do much, but hey.
This will be good enough to get him like most of the way. Nope, good. They got him. All right.
There you go.
54.
Good stuff.
I haven't checked your Javacron yet, so that's going to be... It is indeed. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Bum. All right.
Oh yeah, Flare. That'll probably be in use later this evening.
Okay. Is this done? Yep. Okay. And... Okay.
Yeah, while you were doing that, I've been just like looking up some fights, trying to line up my fights. So I definitely feel this.
No, I was just making sure that the cron I'm going to use, I'm not going to need anywhere else because you've got high defense somewhere. So
Do I have high defense somewhere? I thought you've already beaten.
no, you don't. Not that warrants me using my best armor penetration cron there rather than here.
Oh, got you. Yeah, I was gonna say.
So that was kind of the... You get doomed. You get blessed. Oh, she's fast. Everything goes away. Just a basic, because... Okay.
I did try to slow down my triple guard this week, so we'll see if that matters at all in this
How
fight.
slow is he
Oh,
this week?
Like plus 70, plus 60?
Yeah, it's somewhere like mine is. Yeah.
Yeah, I had him like plus 140.
Yeah,
like,
that's
just
pretty fast.
Well, I wanted them to take turns. Yeah, that's the second turn.
Ooh, okay. That's gonna miss. Deflective ward. I want to make sure that this kills. So, okay, fine. Beck, you go next. Go on. Lovely.
All right, nice job there.
Yep.
We switching over now to Dagger for a couple?
Yeah, switch
Yep.
over to Dagger. I'm just gonna go and use the loo quick, but I will be
man.
back
Absolutely.
before he does battles. So.
All right. We're on your view now, Dagger. Take it away.
Yep. Debating whether I want to try to get cute.
A dangerous thing indeed.
So there is some data to suggest that JML beats Jabba. That's the last GL I have left, and then we're just like, have other stuff. I think I'll do this first.
Yep.
Save this one for a reason.
Nasty. Nasty.
Yeah.
Is Afra available? No, I think both of them have Afra.
No, it's on defense. I set them both in the back because I didn't want to tip that Jabba was there. Because I've set Afra with Chrysanthemum all month, so if he saw it without Chrysanthemum, he would probably draw the same conclusion that I did, that, oh, Jabba's in the back. And I didn't want him to save something for Jabba.
Mm-hmm.
If I could help it.
Mm-hmm.
And then he pointed out, too, like, I have the anti-Night Sister thing on there, so he's going to have to two-shot it if Night Sisters is the plan. You don't need to take turns, so I've been told.
Okay.
Don't need to heal here. Yeah, you can go back on timeout. Got really lucky with the 7th bonus turns, by the way. I don't know if you've seen that.
That was looking good.
He has 6, so he's dead. Now we can heal here.
Giggy asks, guys, what do you think? Can I beat the new Jedi Master Mace with JML or C? Gosh, I should think so, yes. Either one.
Yes, both would absolutely trivialize it.
Yeah. Asake Geo says, I've been lucky. I was able to use the Night Sister counter on Jabba the last 2 matches. Feels so awesome when everything works as planned. For sure. I'm guessing they didn't have the health recovery level 3.
Yeah, both Striker and I set the level 3 that says they gain potency up into Nass. No, it's the whenever they take health % damage, they gain 2% health. So when you get it down to just Jabba, you're just not Plague doesn't kill it.
Yeah, it ain't happening. I mean, unless you can't rely on the dot to do anything for you. You have to keep him from taking turns and just ramp Asajj into the end of the map.
Yeah, I hope that's good enough.
No, but you stack the plague, which then means he heals back up to full each time. So even
when
if you
he
get
gets
below
turned,
that,
yeah, which is why you need Asajj there for the 3rd to max health and for ramp damage.
Well, you need her Omicron so you can apply healing immunity.
Do you not have it?
No, I've got it.
Yeah, I was pretty sure you had it.
I'm just debating whether I want to use that or not.
Fair enough.
I'm thinking probably not.
Oh, I see. Blair Boot says, as somebody with no dad bod boba, that Kron is with Jabba until it goes away. Completely stops the Night Sister counter. Nice.
Yep.
The dad bod Kron, he's saying, placed with Jabba, because he doesn't have dad bod.
Oh, Dagger's stealing my counter.
Blatant theft.
I didn't realize you had ownership.
Oh,
Yep, blatant thievery. You've seen it all here.
Yeah, there you go. It's the only way you can win.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Clearly.
Yep.
Who was that guild that got really arsy about a counter that someone used on stream, claiming that they had ownership of it, and it was a well-known counter to start with?
That was TI with Warrior, right?
Okay.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Warrior put a thing out on stream and got kicked out of his guild for it.
Oh, jeez.
This was years ago.
Yeah. And it was a well-known counter. It was not a...
less versus gas, but what the... I don't want to call it dumb, but what the thing that they got upset with Warrior was is that he gave out the modding. Which, again, the modding wasn't exactly a secret, but apparently they had one of their big wars coming up, and that was an
not
annoyance for them. Yeah. This is back when the Gaunt was actually healthy, but right. I am debating whether or not I want to give you the bonus fight of just using Bane here, but I will let Striker go as I reassess where I want to use my tools.
Okay. Back on over to you, Striker. All right, Womprat says, right, time to sleep. I think Dagger was copying Striker's homework, so now morally Striker wins. Much love, guys. Good luck to you both, and I will be watching the VOD in the morning. Have a good night, man. Thanks for tuning in.
Good night, buddy. I, for one, think that Striker copied my Rey counter. So.
Oh, that is true. You know.
How dare you use my counter against me?
Exactly.
Not that I've ownership, but definitely championed that all season. He got me fucked up if you think I'm using Leia versus that.
You got to be annoyed if I'm. You'd be insulted if I didn't use it. To be honest.
That's also fair. That's also fair. This should work, by the way.
It should. It's got a higher win count, but I don't. I've had it fail once, and the reason it failed was because that little shit over there.
Yeah, that happened.
he sliced Bo-Katan, and that was game over.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what we're hoping to not see here.
Yeah, he has DI on the sides while they're onslaughting, so I think he's going to end up. It looks like Bane is going to safely get the birds.
Queen Amidala with Krennic.
Oh, here we go. She's going to die now. She's going to die. Watch.
There
you go.
Yep.
That's fucked.
That's the way it goes. Yeah, that was always going to happen.
So tell me why no pause? Because I understand if pause doesn't have taunt, if that window happens, the same thing can go down. I've had it happen to me, but more often than not, he's going to have taunt.
This has a better success rate.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, birds make sure that you can permakill BT1. And the problem is that Pez drops his taunt at the wrong time pretty frequently to let the summon do that anyways.
It has happened.
Honestly, I would time out here. I would honestly just time out here.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Yeah.
There's no point in continuing with that.
Yeah, but you don't want to come back into BT1 being alive. While you're doing that, I'll fire up another fight while you're doing that just to kind of...
Yeah, go for it.
My daughter, we went to my sister's baby shower earlier today and came back with a couple balloons from it. My daughter just walked up to me and just shoved the balloon in my mouth. I'm supposed to eat this thing. It's your balloon. You can have it.
Tass, I think you need to switch screens to Dagger. He's going to put another fight up while I time out.
All right. We are now with you, Dagger.
Because I have the window, we're going to Night Sisters two-shot this.
All right.
Yeah, but Greyport was saying, did QA with Krennic run against Rey Barris comp today? Rey died of sadness. Fair. Corey says, hey, just want to say thanks for helping me get a W a couple rounds ago. Yeah, man. Happy to help.
What did he use? What died of sadness?
Rey.
Against?
No, he used Queen against Rey.
Oh, yeah.
So it was good. Good.
Hopefully I actually get the opportunity to two-shot this.
Yeah, great point. This reminds me of back in the day two-player games where you used a cardboard to separate the screens. And I know what you mean by that. You don't mean the actual two screens, because nobody was really doing that. You mean having it taped so that one half of the screen was with you, and one half with the other. Yeah. Good times.
I am going to do this, because I'm just playing for killing the sides here. so I'm not overly fussed about outcomes.
Tell us why you chose Daka over Asajj.
I just want to make sure I live long enough to actually kill the sides. There's a chance if you don't bring Daka that... So basically, this way, if Marin got focused, I had a way to bring her back, where if you bring in Asajj and they focus just like out... This was just a way to guarantee I can kill the sides.
Yes.
That was the entire point of this entire exercise.
That's fair. Yes, Greyport taking me back. I'm talking about the 200-pound, 20-inch screen that was furniture. I was
the tube
there.
TV.
I was there at the dawn of the big screen TV in people's houses age of the, mid to late 90s. That's when that really was.
Yep, and then this is also just going to time out. So whenever strikers, we can dodge back to him because I have no intention of trying to win this. This is literally just me trying to.
Do you think you had no chance of one-shotting it had you risked taking Asajj?
I would have tried to queen if I was trying to one-shot it.
Okay.
No, this was... Because Striker dropped there, this is an intentional two-shot to preserve queen to use against Aphra. So I can now use Bane versus Balin cleanly.
Okay.
This is just to preserve the win, if you will.
Yeah.
No reason to take a risk now that I'm up a drop.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah, great for it.
I feel like I've already lost, so I'm going to start being risky for fun.
Well, you're only one drop behind because he is having to two-shot your Jabba, but yes.
But I want to see if this works.
That should work. What Striker is basically saying, I think, is I'm confident in one-shotting the remainder of it, so let's take some risk. And I think this does work, by the way. I've seen somebody do this.
I think it works, but I'm going to be cautious.
For science. Greyport says, I remember having a TV with a UHF selector and BNC connections. Yep. Rabbit ears, so long ago. Yeah, I mean, I was born in the late 80s, so by the time I was conscious of remembering people's living rooms, that was mostly gone. There's only a handful of those I can remember. In houses that had brown wallpaper, stuff like that.
Now it's just, do you kill them in time? Which I also think the answer is yes. Because there's no damage left on the team. So now it's just, can you kill Chrysanthemum?
Remind me how she applies the death mark?
I do not recall. I don't know how the team works.
He's got to be armor shred before I can death mark him or something.
Something like that.
Yeah, but you have instant defeat immunity and stuff. Like, isn't this just a matter of time now?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's basically, can you choose through this? I think the answer to that is yes.
Whoa.
You just need to stack her loyal hand up to death.
There we go.
Apply death marking.
Right, we hear shake. Yeah.
There we go. He's not coming back. Do that.
Okay, so yeah, somebody in the chat just said as well that 10 stacks of loyal hand on Fennec is what allows her to apply the death mark.
58.
Beautiful.
We got the real back in the day folks here. Got Kim Stevens saying stereo cabinet TV, Zenith 27-inch diagonal, and like 300 to 400 pounds from the 70s. Got it from Pop. Still works. LOL. Yeah. When they said it was furniture, you weren't talking about it just because it was so heavy. People unironically used it as furniture. So yes.
This is Inquisitorius.
Yeah. Topping my counter again.
Blatant thievery.
Yeah. Watch me do it, so it's like, why not do it to you?
No, I was taking a piss at the time.
That's fair. I was also taking a piss when you were doing whatever you're doing with YouTube.
Yeah. Boom Boba Fett says, we had a TV with a remote that used ultrasonic sound instead of infrared. You could change the channel using a balloon with the mouth stretched tight to make a super high-pitched squeak. Man.
Dude, I'm going to hit you with the you had a remote, I was the remote.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, well, you spent a lot of time around, like your dad's like an older man, and he comes from the go turn the TV dial generation. Yeah, Mom was born in 44, Dad was born in 50. Yeah, I was the remote. That's meets expectations. Mm-hmm. Greyport says late 90s. I got a 30-inch widescreen HD TV Samsung from Circuit City. Wow, that's that day too, and it was expensive as hell, $1,000. Damn. $1,000 in late 1990s money was serious money for a damn TV, let me tell you. That is true.
Probably on you. Can I get the ability box on everyone? Yes, I can. He's got rid of his because, he's git.
And I didn't see before you started, Striker. What was the cron that you took here?
Just a dark side armor pen.
Set 21.
Yeah.
All right.
Last round, I had my 7th sister get punked out, so I took a high defense cron. I reserved a 200+% defense cron for this counter, just to make sure I didn't get my 7th sister or Grand Inquisitor punked out. Yeah.
And it afforded you the time to get a 57 in the end.
Yep. I also got really good RNG on the 20%, whatever it is, for 7th to get a bonus turn. I don't know if you remember that, but I got like 2 or 3 bonus turns, like almost in a row.
Yeah, I'm not getting many.
Yeah. So freely admitting that I got good RNG in this fight.
Yes. All the reminiscing in the chat. Too many people are sympathizing with you, Dagger. Greyport and Boma were both the remote as well. Tim says UHF, VHF, turning knobs, and holding the rabbit ears for Pop's football games.
Oh, bro, what? Oh, dude, what was the dude's name? Not Bradshaw. Who is the NBC nightly news, global news guy? Oh, God. Before Jennings.
You saying Cronkite?
He was one of them.
I don't follow. I'm not up to speed on my.
Brokaw. I remember.
Brokaw. Yeah.
Dan, go to NBC. Brokaw's about to be on. It's like, okay, go turn the TV, and you have to turn the dial. Go click, 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 click. And there was the 1s dial and the 10s dial, so I had 2 dials to change. You guys remember that shit too?
Very vaguely. Only a few houses from the earlier part of my childhood were so equipped.
Yeah, because Brokaw was on after Star Trek. We had to change the channel.
Priorities
this still work.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, this should, if you have the cron, this should work. If you have the Gar cron, this should work.
I don't have the
Gar
cron.
Is slightly worse.
The Maul cron's crap. It has the right level 6 though.
Oh, there
you go.
Yeah, this should work then.
Right. I think it's giving you another drop, but I just want to see if it works.
Oh, fair enough.
Nice. Asake says, I remember when my dad brought home a 50-inch projection TV in 98, I think it was. The thing was the size of a piano. Your dad was proud as shit having that TV. He knew he was the talk of every neighborhood barbecue. The envy would be real at the time.
Come on.
Your old man knew what he was doing there.
Yeah, you don't even need to kill the stupid thing with this team. That's the cool part about this team is that
is
you don't even need to kill the.
It's the true damage. It's just so third.
It's overwhelming.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's not very
God
nice.
decided to peace out on that one. Thanks, mate. Cheers.
That's not very nice at all.
Wait, what happened?
He got stack of I'm not going to bother helping you anymore. Now he's done it.
All right, there we go.
Okay.
Nice job.
Yeah, that's the worst.
All right,
Fantastic.
all done. Back over to you, Dagger. What's up?
Yeah, I was gonna clean out in front of Fleet.
No worries. We're back. We're back on your screen now. Take it away.
Let me just double check the bottom again. I don't really have an answer for this, I don't think. No, I think I'll just keep going on this because the top's way easier. Or not, I shouldn't say way easier, but easier.
That's fine.
Let's see. Actually, I closed my browser tabs because I are smart. SMRT.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do you want me to go then?
Yeah, if you want. I'm just gonna, whenever we get back to me, I'm gonna just probably clear out the ground.
Back to you then, Striker.
I want to see if this works, because if it doesn't, then I've found a counter that I want to use for this team for next week.
Mhm.
She's going to die, you're going to go. I can do the
I do like this
cooldown
week.
increase.
Yeah, and you should be able to kill Darth Revan.
Ooh. Maybe, maybe not. I could really do with.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, this is gonna work.
Oh no! There you go.
Mm.
Oh, geez.
Okay. Interesting.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that damage was incredible. Incredible. Going through your decoy that quickly.
Well, yeah, but so I did the middle thinking that it would stop his big blast AoE, but that put death mark. I forgot that she's then cleansing, so it puts death mark on her. So then she got.
Well,
hit.
I think that's Reva's thing. I think
No,
what
but
happened
that's
was they hit your
what the
decoy
leader-
under half, which death marks the leader.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Wasn't a whole lot you
Yeah.
were able to do about that.
Yeah, no, yeah. Maybe so if you had to do it all over again, this counter probably would work like a charm with a high defense crop. It's not Krennic.
Or high proc. Or high proc.
Sure, something. Sure, yeah. Whatever survivability stat you're modded onto for your queen.
Yeah. But that was cool to watch.
Yeah. That's good
this, I want to see if my Imperial Remnant, even with you having that crumb.
Almost
So
assuredly. Yeah, because almost assuredly, Scout's going to dispel the DI when he goes.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that my Relic 7 team can stand the
Heat.
I mostly just want people to try to new Django be wanting it and die. That's mostly what I want. But nobody knew Django B wants it anyways, so fine now.
Nah, might need some defense.
I know, I can see it.
Good, well done.
I would probably target JKA. Get a head start on him. Because that's DI you're hitting into.
Yeah. But he's going to heal back up to full health anyway.
That's fair.
So.
Good. You didn't kill him before that. That's good.
Yeah, I was worried about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Basically, I hold the third just in case.
Get a daze. Do big hit. No. Oh.
Almost want him to die so you can
Oh, yeah,
revive him better.
yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
You don't need debuff anymore to get the job done.
No, he's dead now. Oh, come on.
For
The one
fuck's
time
sake.
you're
Hey,
like,
come
die faster, would ya?
It's like he was in his stance. He should have countered and killed. Never
The
mind.
one time.
All right. Well, yeah, you can just heal up for the
Yeah, that's
56.
56. Yeah.
Nicely done.
It's like the one time I thought, if I play this smart, he can kill. No, he's just going to be a dick. I know it's just that. Oh, I've just used the Scorch Cron. Moron.
You don't need the Scorch Crown. They have the no revive baked into their kit.
Yeah, I know, but
This is another team that I will not be setting next week.
What, the Afro team? Or the...
No, the Tarkin team.
Is he going to get through what I want to get through, though?
Almost assuredly.
I don't know.
This team is so bulky. Like, Tarkin stacks his defense, Scorch is just bulky.
Yeah, she ramps it, though. Well, let's find out.
Well, with no BT1, I feel like this is, like, a reasonable fight. This is probably less reasonable if BT1 is up.
He's stunned at least.
That actually works out fine for you. I think all things considered.
Well, he likes going for the leader, I tell you. Little prick.
How does her potency stealing affect Tarkin? Fair question. I imagine the answer is gradually. But he's stacking it.
Is.
the longer the fight goes, the greater the rate of her siphon. Yeah, his
Yeah, you were
defense is
nervous
doing
when you went to jump on Tarkin's
Yeah.
Yeah.
LOL, nice.
Yeah. Tarkin's taking it twice like that. Yeah. Oh, uh-oh.
I think... Oh, that was stupid. He's got doubt.
Yeah, doubt. Yeah. Gotta use him to Boomba.
Oh, nearly.
You got the fear down on Afro, though, which is good. Yeah, don't kill her. Don't kill him. Because she's going to bring him back.
No, there's no revive.
Right.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
That's the whole reason I'm taking this team.
Yeah, I forgot. I don't know what kids do. How many times do I got to say I don't know what kids do?
Tarkin's going. Tarkin's dead.
Yeah.
Tarkin's not dead.
Yeah, it's like
Tarkin's
situation
not dead.
grim. Grim, I say.
Effective ward. Dead.
Alright. Well, okay. He took 3 of them to kill him.
Yeah.
Fair?
What else? I mean, Gas seems like he would probably be able to do something.
Rex Arc, maybe? Yeah.
Then again, maybe not.
Hashtag this will be fun.
Oh, I'm sure it would be. Gas would like to stand up at any point. Oh, come on. Really? You couldn't go for Arc? It's gonna be
This is wild. Fucking wild. This is not the team I thought that was going to do anything.
Yeah. Okay.
Fire and damnation. Oh, did I write
Next
week
in the
3,
chat.
round 3? Is that what I wrote here on Twitch? Oh, let me see. If I did, yeah, I did. Hey, good catch. Good catch. Did I also do that on YouTube? No, I wrote it correctly.
Let me
on
know
YouTube.
if you want to catch your breath, Striker. I can like.
I don't know. This is. I'm just. I think I've got enough stuff to get through.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you do too. I'm just I
Um,
was just saying if you want a moment to reassess and like try to figure stuff out. I have a fight queued up, so whenever you're ready.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
going to knock
give me-
out this Qui-Gon, and then we'll flip right back over to you.
Dodge, 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 dodge.
Go away.
No one likes you.
Thank you. Excellent. And he's back.
Welcome back.
And he's gone again.
Here
We're
today,
not
gone
whack-a-mole.
tomorrow.
You know, I feel like these aren't the right droids, but I feel like this is canonically like somewhat accurate. These Jedi playing whack-a-mole with droids.
Not far off.
God, her cooldowns come back around so fucking fast.
They really do. Right. There's your heal.
Coming again. Jesus.
He's going to be stunned. No? Okay. We can kill you.
Hope we get rid of
Yeah.
the doubt. Yeah, okay.
And get rid of you. No. Hopefully now. No. Good fucking lord. And this is going to kill him, and he's
Yes.
going to get revived. Oh,
Soon.
now we've got a window.
Soon.
We can do
There's
something.
Sister Doubt coming up next.
There we go.
Nope, there.
Oh my god.
Right,
This
can we get him?
is
Yeah.
this has got to be
One
some
more.
kind of somebody in the chat tell me which STI this is. I use AIDS generally, but can we start calling this like gonorrhea or herpes or something? Herpes
Keeps
is
coming
probably
back.
the
But it's like herpes is the one that keeps coming back, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
There.
Hey, they actually like she might actually kill Qui-Gon.
Finally,
2
go on.
minutes
No.
in.
Oh my god. It's forbidden.
Oh, fucking come on.
This is the worst
is-
timeline.
Oh my
She
god.
died.
Thank you.
All right, there we go. The worst timeline ever.
Incredibly
Oh.
stressful to watch.
Yeah.
I'll quickly.
Sure,
is that
you can
shade?
knock out this wall. You got one character to kill. No worries.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're almost.
Um,
I think you're almost through my ground. So yeah, I have some catching up to do.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure
Wampa
out.
Solo should work here.
Sorry?
Wampa Solo should work here for good banners.
Imagine why not.
Yeah, he doesn't have any of the buffs.
Yeah, but I feel like I can. Like this, he cannot kill them both at the same time. So this is like, this will work. Now watch it fuck up somehow.
You just can't assist on it. This team is like,
Oh, there's no. Why are they not taunting? Oh, it's because they only taunt on his turn. That's fine. Yay! I used Tuscans for something. All right,
All right, you're off the hook.
Dagger.
Back to you, Dagger.
All yours. You've got plenty of drops to deal with, so you can
all right.
piss around to your heart's content, really.
All right, Spovo
Oh, yo,
says
you
that
ready?
Aprophyte is more like trichomoniasis.
You should
So-
Google that while I'm doing this fight.
That sounds horrible.
You ready?
You're not googling.
Yeah,
on
I'm
a
ready.
work
I got
computer.
you on screen. Yeah, go for it, Striker. Google.
Just for the record, this is the Kron, some defense and prot.
Gotcha.
Just trying to
Thank
play
you.
around the opening shell. So.
some worldly men in the chat, Dagger, who seem very knowledgeable about the different type of STI that fight could have been. They've gone places. They've seen places. They've seen doctors in weird places.
All right. Wasn't sure if this was going to work.
Oh, I could have told you it worked because I did this against Caps King last round.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just have never tried this, and I was...
In reverse, as in I tried Saw on Balin and got my shit pushed in.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm going to do... Oh, yeah, I was going to try Queen against Afra.
Oh, that should work. Easy.
Theoretically. You know what I have to do? I have to remember to take the right... You want to know why I said Qui-Gon? Like, honestly, I said Qui-Gon because I took the wrong Qui-Gon against Rey last.
Ooh, yeah. Won't do that twice. I respect that.
No, I said Qui-Gon. I'm just not having that conversation. I'm just not having that risk.
It's an easy thing to do.
Spovo says, I think I have some leftover antibiotics for Dagger. It's Stryker who needs them. Stryker was on the receiving
end. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm doing okay, but thank you.
Good looking out. Good looking out, my man.
Yeah. All right, let's do this. See what happens. Yeah.
I think you win from this point.
I think it's likely. Yeah, let's just get the Mass Assist here to gun him down. And open up the Afra. Yeah, okay.
Nice job.
I actually don't know what I was going to use here. Let's just try... I have a bunch of stuff.
Vertigo in the chat says, Dagger also set old Qui-Gon in his QA team by accident when he faced me in LMAO. Can attest to his Qui-Gon problems.
Yeah. They all look the goddamn same. Yeah, so we're just going to go Jedi. And I could try to get cute, but I will not.
Seeing as nobody really cares about ships, I might just do my ships because it's like 20 to 1 in the morning.
I'm not planning to do I'm pulling a TJ. I won't do ships. I'm just getting this done with.
It sounds fair, guys. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, because you're going to be streaming again, and you already spent the whole weekend streaming various things. So,
yeah. Now we got a question in the chat to the three of us here. Asake Geo asks, I got a question for you guys. If there's only one piece of advice you can give to up-and-coming players that are in the mid-game, what would it be?
Focus on your mods.
Focus on mods? What does that mean?
So, don't make sure you're farming your mods every day.
Mm-hmm.
And because I neglected my mods for so long, and I am so far behind where the other people. That would be my thing. That and don't neglect fleet. If you're doing free to play or even in GAC, because people don't like fleet, they will neglect fleet, and that normally means that you can have an edge. Just turning a light defense, but you can clear and they can't because they can't clear fleet. So
you are only ever in a race with yourself. Don't feel the need to spend. Don't feel the need to rush anything. Use your resources as wisely as you can. You are only ever in a race with yourself. As your roster improves, you'll move up the standings, but you adding a new toy is not going to catapult you to the top 10 of Kyber 1. It's going to move you up 10 to 15 spots, and then you'll sit there until you improve your roster again. You are in a race with no one else but yourself. Sit there, work on your mods, develop your roster. Don't feel the need to do anything crazy.
Yeah, some good advice in the chat too. Try to get into the best guild that you qualify for. I'd further modify that from Spovo and say that, you know, be willing to periodically reassess where you are with your guild. Like, for example, when a new raid comes out, don't be the guy that's going to go gung-ho to make sure that you can get your max personal crate in a guild where you're maybe only a couple people trying. You know, periodically ask yourself, is my guild meeting my needs for what I want to do with my account? So that's fair. Dagger and Striker already hit two of the big points I would have covered in that, you know, you should be, it doesn't matter if Conquest is here or not, doesn't matter what else is going on, you should be doing at minimum your 350 crystal refreshes on the mod store every day. And, you know, to Dagger's point, you know, you are only competing with yourself, so the longer that you play the game, the more it behooves you to focus on the teams that will pay you back for having them, right? So in the same sense that people were saying to max out fleet so you get the crystal income, pursue the things that maximize income back to you. Like, you know, Jabba you're going to eventually want anyway. The sooner you get Jabba, the sooner you can be clearing Smuggler's Run 2 and have that, you know, many more mod slicing materials, just as one example. So thinking about focusing your goals in terms of the payback, like having, you know, Master Qui-Gon, Padawan Obi-Wan for Duel of the Fates, having Enoch Night Trooper DTP for that Peridia Patrol event, all those things. Focus on the things that will return back to you. Yeah, Dagger, all right, the guy really appreciated your advice, Dagger. It's good stuff.
Yeah, anytime. I have a few friends that started a few years ago, so I won't claim to know I know a ton about the early game, but yeah, they have made some of the mistakes that I can impart to you, like racing SLK instead of Jabba, kind of thing.
Yeah, old school.
Not that there's anything wrong with SLK, but he is no longer the first yell, in my opinion.
Robbie Latham says, Tass, how you doing, my friend, in my home city? What's going on, man? Sorry for my absence. The hospital I work for at Cedar Sinai, I do the shifts for vacation people. I'll take I take off all football season and Thanksgiving. Not bad. Nice life, Robbie.
That's fantastic.
Dig it.
It's a good gig.
Chiggy says, what exactly do you mean mod farm every day? Buy the mods from the store or do 50 refresh mod energy? So to expand more on that, I would recommend, if you're at the point of the game where you don't know a lot about modding, you should check out my couple videos on YouTube. Mod Guides 1 and 2 will teach you all of the fundamentals. Dagger and I actually just recorded Mod Guide 3 covering specialty questions just last night. Unlike the previous mod guides, we did that one live. So we came on with a list of questions and then took some, select really good viewer questions. But anyway, what we do mean is, yes, you want to be spending the 50 crystal refreshes every day. The way that I say in those videos that I prefer to do it is I will go about farming about the mods that I want to be going for until I have a full inventory, and then spend a couple of days farming up materials, enough to have 200 to 300 of each material, enough to be able to process all those mods. But how to choose which mods to actually spend materials on, that's another subject we expand on in those videos. So again, I'll refer you back to those. But as far as buying mods out of the store, do it if it's not going to cripple you. Like most of us these days, certainly I would think in the mid to end game, kind of have a glut of credits. Not ship credits, though. So in the mod store, if you see a reasonable candidate mod for regular credits, go for it. If it doesn't work out, But it had better be a really good looking mod if you're going to spend ship credits. Because I don't even have anything left to spend them on, and I still generally am having less than 10 million because I'm still going to try and pick up those mods.
A new capital ship, a new capital ship is like 12 million, and a new ship is like 8 million.
Yep.
So you're going to run out of those way faster. Yeah, I mean, farm your mods every day. Like Tass was saying, mod, what are they called? The challenges. And yeah, check the store. Buy mods when you can. They're generally good value. God, I need you to fucking die.
Jake asks, doing Jabba versus Leia, what would you recommend? High health and crit damage? Other option would be JMK or Reva versus Leia. Jabba versus Leia I know works in 5s. I don't know that it wouldn't work. I guess would be defense with health if I was trying to resist.
Everyone's witnessing my ship's prowess, by the way.
Yeah.
Just getting like RNG'd the fuck out every time.
It's interesting. It's interesting. See what you got cooking.
Here comes Hound. Nope, not Houndstooth at least.
That's not a Houndstooth. It's the worst possible thing, actually. My opinion.
Nah, not even a little bit. They already ulted. Like, this doesn't mean shit.
That's fair. I mean...
Like, oh no! He's gonna come in and speed up their ult. Oh wait, he already ulted.
Mm.
I understand what you're saying, though.
Mm-hmm. Greyport, you're 200 prestige away from having enough for a new capital ship, and with a new fleet, how the hell do we have enough ship credits? That's what I'm saying. Like, somebody's got the math figured out quickly, how many credits you need for a new capital or something. If you're concerned about it, don't be under that number. What is it there?
I think it's like 12 million.
Okay.
That might be. That might only be to. Sorry, what's up?
Not for the prestige. The prestige is something like 7,500.
1950. The prestige is 1950. Sorry.
Yeah, I remember that number.
Yeah, the prestige is 1950. Yeah. See, don't worry, Striker. You might actually like buy back some banners on Fleet because I just got hoed out versus your.
I don't think that's going to matter much. It's.
Well, I just mean.
Yeah, I like that idea, Shake.
What I'm saying is,
last thing you said, do that. Sorry, go ahead, guys.
I guess what I'm saying is there's a real world where I drop like 2 fleets. Or all 3. Because everyone is getting to watch my just like... Everyone watched this fight. You watched me just get dodged into oblivion and then get ult. Because it doesn't matter.
Alright, so the game is still live. Dagger could just lose this whole thing on Fleet, right?
No.
No, because technically yes, because I have to profundity this Empire, which is gonna suck.
Yeah, that's not fun. True. All right. Let's see.
Well, I'll nego it just to be safe, but yeah, this is just. This is gonna be really just annoying.
Yeah.
What, you don't want a profundity? Come on, where's your sense of adventure?
Yeah, QTG.
My sense of adventure was I might have tried to do that if I hadn't dropped on your executor.
QTG, he said, I'm so glad I got the last Conquest character. She's so useful. I assume you're being sarcastic, but really, I mean, she's not bad right now. This is when she's starting to become useful. You'll like her more if you already have her when we go back to 5 vs 5.
Who was the last Conquest? I forget. I actually forgot who the last one was.
Wasn't that Jocasta? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, Jocasta knew. What are you talking about? Jocasta knew was great the last time he had.
I mean, a lot of people were not feeling it, and to be fair, she's not meant to be that effective outside of her faction.
That is fair.
So, yeah. Okay. I don't hate that. Dagger, how many gifts gifted to throw the gack? I don't know what that means.
Who's asking?
Bovo.
You would need to contact Nomads. There is a number. But, yeah.
How many gift subs to throw the Grand Arena?
Yeah. How many gift subs would it take for me to, like, just not finish my yak?
QTG says, what faction did she have until now? Her factions weren't changed. She should have been this round of Conquest. I'm not really sure what you mean by that, man.
No, he was basically saying that the Jedi Vanguard team kind of sucked before they got Mace. And that's fine, because she was good under Backlash 5v5. When I say
agree.
good, I mean...
I got use out of her, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Got a lot of use out of her, actually.
She's a banger in TB before Mace was here, man. Like, I was
You
just
know-
slapping the
All right,
shit.
you can just stop right there. Nobody cares.
I mean, out of a final round, like, high relic team requirement, it was good. Yeah, the pirate guy, Smee, SM33, he is probably going to be useless until the end of raid, until months after he releases. I think once we have a full pirate
tomorrow.
team...
He'll be useful Tuesday when we get the new guy.
Well, I don't know. I mean, he'll be usable. I
If
don't
you
know.
buy
if
him
he'll
right
be useful.
away, if you buy him right away, you'll have the new leader plus Smee plus Hondo as a team.
Mhm.
Like, he'll literally be useful for week 3.
Glad that helped you, Shake.
Yeah,
This-
I mean,
this-
like, I won't have it, but if you wanted the 7-star, I don't know. And again, I don't know how good the team is, but
Yeah.
it will exist.
Yeah, I guess that character, Smee, and Hondo. I don't know.
And yeah, the new leader, Hondo and Smee. I'm skipping this era personally because they announced it's a GL, which basically means that they'll make it pretty easy to get the new GL, like it actually comes out.
Mhm.
So for me, the incentive to spend is way lower.
Mhm.
Plus, what do you call it? We probably won't get the most out of Smee until we get the GL. So
Yeah.
I'm in no real rush to get the rest of the team either.
Agree. But thank you, Spovo, for gifting out a sub to Ace Milk. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's not enough to
I
get
know
Dagger to throw the match, I think. I got to be honest. But I appreciate it
No.
nevertheless.
You would have to basically donate. You'd have to gift enough subs to buy me a new mic and mouse.
All right. Notice how he didn't qualify that. So I can do both for under $20 at Walmart. Get it done.
Well, I would need to upgrade them to be clear. So we're looking at
Oh,
like
now
100
he's coming back with all these
yeah, we're looking like
conditions.
150 to $200. So we're looking at like 100 subs, probably about 100. No, because Tass only gets half on subs. So we're looking at like, for him to get $150 to $200, you're looking at $400, which is divided by 5 is 80 subs. So you're looking at like 100 subs, yeah, about 100 subs.
So that's what it takes to erupt a GAC match. Take a dive.
Live, yes.
Oh no. No, Spovo. He was not shilling for me. He's not trying to get me rich. He's trying to get himself compensated because he wanted to win this match. I don't fault him for
No,
that.
what I'm saying is Tass would owe me the money if that were the case, because the money would be donated so that I would throw it. So I would in fact bug him for my share. But
As if
no.
the two sweatshirts was not enough. Was not enough.
you know, I feel like you're being ungrateful. You're trying to measure our friendship with hoodies. It's been like
with
6
hoodies.
years.
Yes.
You're trying to measure our friendship with hoodies. Like, man, that is like gross.
There's so many worse things you could use to measure. But yes, the game is done. They both cleared fleets, and yes, Dagger was the victor. Well played, to
Game
Dagger.
Striker,
Well played. A fine match.
that was rough.
Striker.
That was a
I think
really
he-
good
Did Striker pass out and leave us?
No, I'm still here.
Oh, well, hey.
That
Well,
was a-
thank you for
that
playing it
was a
out,
really
man.
good
It's
defense.
late.
That was a really good defense, by the way. You did offer me the opportunity to two-shot the Java, but if left to my own devices, I would have tried Queen there, and I don't know what I would have done. So
Versus who? Sorry? Versus Afra?
versus Afra, I would have not had an answer to Afra. I would have had to basically get down.
Yep. Well,
I'm
thank you.
okay by losing by 40 banners, but I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
So I was if if I got SLKR down, I was happy with anything less than 60. So 40, I'm or 35, whatever it is, 36. I'm more than happy.
Yeah. I was actually just happy that we both cleared SLK in one round to make it like actually a gag.
Yeah, because if one of us had done it and the other one got stuck, it would have just been freaking awful for both of us. Right?
Yeah.
Having to slog all that out in 3 versus 3 is awful. Well, gentlemen, thanks to both of you for giving us this special edition match. Really appreciate that. And yeah, my match versus Rockstar will be coming up soon. I'm going to close this stream out and raid out, get some food in me, and be back probably within the next hour or so. Exact details will be given on Discord. Discord here. But yes, Shiggy, was fun to watch. Thank you for streaming the match. Did you play your GAC? Also, Tass, yeah, we're coming up. But that's not on this stream. It'll be at a stream a little bit later here this evening. But yeah. Okay. So, before I go to close us out, first, Striker, anything you'd like to say to the folks at home before we let you go?
No, thanks for having me on. You're probably getting a bit bored of me by now. That's two rounds in a row.
No, it's about quality matches, and we've had good ones every time.
Yeah. But no, if anybody else does fancy having a go, please do step up, because it's always. I quite like that having there being VODs to watch, particularly on Tass's channel, because normally it's a good match. I'd rather not watch myself. Because I lived it, so if other people would be happy to jump in and do it, then that would be good.
To Striker's point, the amount of effort it takes to do your stream is so minimal, as long as you're willing to just get on a mic. Like TJ does this shit from his phone. Like Striker and I did this from our computers. Like TJ cops on here and does this through his phone. You know what I mean? Like
he does.
The amount of effort you have to put in is so minimal, because Tass hard carries like the actual OBS and streaming side of it. So I think
all you need is Discord and being able to stream your screen. That is literally it.
Yeah.
It's not as hard as you guys are making it out to be, but I appreciate that we're all grateful for the experience. It's fun.
I'm saying that the amount of effort that I put into this was the exact same amount of effort I was going to put into this.
Fair.
And that's what I'm trying to impart to the people who maybe are a little leery to.
Well, you know what? Why don't you shush for a moment and let Striker finish his last words? Then we can get to your expansive last words, huh?
I thought he was done. Fuck off.
No, you interceded. All right,
my name is your mouth.
Go ahead, Striker.
It's what Dagger does.
That's right.
You start him off and he doesn't stop.
That's true.
It's
gotta have a rolled up newspaper for Dagger.
To be fair to him, usually it's useful.
Fair.
Sometimes it isn't.
Mm-hmm. Well, what else you got to say to wrap us up? Or are you set, sir?
No, thanks for having me on again.
Always a pleasure.
Hopefully you won't see me next week, but hopefully you won't see me next week.
Yeah, we'll see.
You
know I'm good for usually one Erodium a week, but again, thank you, man, and thanks for staying up late. Really appreciate that. All right, Dagger, over to you. Your fight as tonight's victor. What else? This is your opportunity to crow from the mountaintop. What words of gloating do you have? What words of wisdom do you have for the folks at home? Share it all.
There is no gloating. Every one of these fights is rough. Striker is a wonderful opponent, and even though he's smaller, he did absolutely set up a board that I would have struggled with had he not fronted me a couple of drops. My hat off to you, sir. I know that you went in, the big underdog, maybe more so in your mind than you should be, because you made it here with your roster, beating accounts that are TJ sized, and I'm not that much bigger than TJ. So, again, my hat's off to you, sir. This was fun. And to everyone else out there, I think you can all agree when I tell Tass that he can eat a dick.
Very fair. Did we have 4 or less drops out of Striker, by the way? Striker was the basis of tonight's prediction.
I think Afra probably took 4 drops on her own, didn't she?
Okay. Yeah. All right. So 5 or more. Wow. 0% went 5 or more. That's 2 nights in a row. You guys were 100% wrong.
Also worth mentioning that I just got cut off by Tass after he admonished me for cutting off Striker. So eat shit and die.
The host, you son of a bitch.
No, I just want to thank everybody, especially the guy who gifted a sub. Tass is our wonderful Dami Daddy, and we are good boys and good girls.
Yes. I appreciate you in ways great and small, making me regret allowing you to speak. But yes, thank you.
If you did want him to shut up, you should invest in a ball gag, really.
Wow. Wow, we're man, you're just helping him now. Shame on you both.
It's 1 a.m. in the morning. I'm an hour past giving a shit.
It's true. Yeah. All right, Mr. 1 a.m. in the morning. Thank you again.
We passed that a while ago.
That's right.
It's Monday here, all right?
All right, let's go ahead and wrap this one up. I linked my Discord earlier. If you want to find out when I'm going live, you want to be in touch, you want to be a part of a very GAC-focused community, but we'll talk about most anything with the game. A lot of helpful folks there. Check that out. Of course, if you're catching me...
And world current events if you're up for it.
Thank you, Dagger. And of course, if you're catching me live, you already know I'm here at twitch.tv/Tassinix, simulcasting on my YouTube channel as well, Tassinix Gaming. If you haven't been over there before, please check it out. I think you'd be interested to see a lot of the Swugger-related content there. We've got stuff like how-to mod guide videos, parts 1, 2, and now 3, just recorded and released last night. We've got the Datacron set guide videos. I am going to make you one here for this latest set. We've got mod guide videos, we've got the GAC Omicron tier list, and it is also a rebroadcasting point for my Grand Arena focused podcast, Plotting and Scheming, that I make with my friends Dagger, TJ, Sasha Aisha, and Fatal. We break down the last week of combat in the thereabouts of the top 100 of Kyber 1. We'll talk about how we dealt with the meta matchups, our favorite attacks and defenses of the week, our lessons learned for the week to come, and anything else that we think is worth sharing with you. That show is rebroadcasted to YouTube from Spotify, its native home, but wherever you find an episode, check the description. There is a link you can use to plug it into your preferred podcast program and follow us there. Anything that you enjoy over on YouTube, please give it a like. Hit subscribe if you want to see more. Really appreciate you guys' support there. It does make a big difference, trust me. And if you want to go above and beyond the Call of Duty, there are a few ways. First of all, I have a Cash App. That is $Tassinix. I have a PayPal, which is tassinix@gmail.com. And if you want to get improved scouting bots for your own Grand Arena, early access to some of my content, and a couple other odds and ends perks, you may want to check out my Patreon, which is patreon.com/Tassinix. For any upwardly mobile Grand Arena player, there is something there of interest for you. At $5 a month, you enter the Tass House at VIP access level, where you get early access to the Plotting and Scheming podcast that's coming out to our general audience Friday morning at 8 a.m., but patrons get it as early as Tuesday night, within hours of us recording. You get early access to the Datacron set guide videos and the couple other odds and ends that I might make for patrons exclusively. In addition to that, of course, there is a dedicated text and voice chat on Discord where I am usually lurking, so pop on in and say hi. Thank you so much to Andrew, Banja, Deadpool Cow 28, JJ's Productions Twitch, Jobin4527, Miasmal, Mus Ross, Raise Malbus, Sam Vimes, Sheepdog 47, Squed, Stark Strategy Gamer, Sweens14, and White Wolf. Moving on up to the $10 a month tier is VIP Access Plus, where you get a bundled Patreon membership to me and to your choice of either OmegaBot or Hot Utils Patreon. OmegaBot's that tool that I show at the start of the stream, gives you those graphs that let you easily understand your opponent's offensive and defensive tendencies. Anybody can use that bot for free to scout their opponent's last week of history, but only patrons can build out a custom report with any number of weeks. You get an HTML version of the report that has links that you can click that go right back into swugger.gg or Insight, helping you further minimize your scouting time. Alternatively, You might go with Hot Utils Patreon, aka Chili, which is the #1 tool for your mass mod management and loadout creation. Nothing else lets you switch so easily between your Grand Arena, TB, Raid, TW mods, all of it. You can use it to remod your roster comprehensively, the way TJ and Fatal like to do. You can slice through hundreds of mods in seconds, help out your guild in TW, a few other helpful odds and ends. Regardless, no bad way to go, at VIP Access Plus. Thank you so much to Dobby, Esh Satnikam, Meow for Me, Mr. Tony, Plumed, Shake23501, Single Malt Jedi, Snack Attack, Striker, as seen today and yesterday, and Trouble Fingers. At VIP Access Premium, this is $15 a month for the Double Bot bundle. So, Patreon access for me, Omega Bot, and Hot Utils, all in one sub. You can't buy the two bots separately for less, so that's why so many of my patrons say this is one of the best value bundles in all of Swugga. Thank you so much to Argots, Arj, Big Ninja, Duckstab, Darth Link, Frick Frack Paddywhack, General Milan, Ivanek, Johnny B. Ottawa, Kev, Mini GK, Hills, Quig, Saldag, Sir Boss, Sophus, The Lost Womp Rat, Wilco, and Zoltray. At the top of the list in Jester's Club Elite, the one, the only Nomad's Reaper. This madman jumps into stream periodically and will drop hundreds of subs, thousands of biddies, showering us with generals. And he's done it many times over the years, enabling incredible spends, like me being able to pick up this really dope webcam and a new mic and stuff like that. And also really helped, my account at different points in time. Just super helpful. Thank you so much for all you've done. And of course, last but never least, our special thanks. First up to the Lost Womp Rat. He was already a patron for life because of all the work he's done with me in the background, helping me improve my OBS setup, making it just smoother, easier for me. But he's also recently helped me set up this stream deck that I was really never planning to use. He made it such a snap, and I love how it's just helping me move more naturally, quickly, on stream. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you for all of it. To Mrs. T, my wife, thank you for all you do in the background, whether that's furnishing me with alcohol, coffee, or food, or just keeping our daughter from destroying the place while I'm trying to be halfway decent at a phone game. And of course, to Dagger, TJ, Sasha Aisha, and Fatal, my co-hosts on Plotting and Scheming. Gentlemen, as always, it's a pleasure and a privilege to record our weekly show. Can't say how much I value that you guys clear the time away from your busy work and family schedules to talk shop. I learn from you guys every week. Hopefully the feeling is occasionally mutual, but it's not about us, it's about our viewers. They love the show. Lots of discussion, questions, engagement on Discord surrounding it. So really appreciate that you guys add so much to the conversation. Wouldn't change a thing. All right, let's move back over to the main scene and make ready to raid out. Like I said, I'll be back in an hour-ish, something like that. I just want to get some food in me, and then, see how I'm feeling. It's been a weird day. So, all right, let's make ready on YouTube. Redirect out. Who's live? Calvin Awesome's live. Well, we got to give love to our Gambit brother. Let's send him out. All right. You guys are redirected there. And now let's get ready to raid you all out on Twitch. Who's live? Okay, now we've recently raided into EEzra, so I don't want to do that twice in a row. We did raid into Calvin there too. How about this? Yeah, let's give them both to Cal today, and then we'll see where we go from there. Do something else tonight. All right, starting up the raid for Calvin. Thank you all for tuning in to this very special edition. How often would this type of opportunity come up between Dagger and Striker? So, of course, if anything like this should pop up again, it'll be my pleasure to bring it to you. But until next time, it's been real. It's been awesome. It's been real awesome. Take care.